Hello, and welcome back to this new video. My name is Heron, and today we're flying the Heron Navy Issue. Finally, I had the time to sit down and finish this video, because I had the recordings for quite some time, and now I can finally finish the video and bring it out. So, yeah, just really quickly, before I show you the fit, two things. First of all, you can still leave your name in the comments, your in-game name, for a chance at a medium Miasma partner skin. I'm still giving those away. So if you enter with your in-game name, you still have a chance at winning them. So do that. Second thing, I just activated monetization on my channels. So there will be some ads now on the YouTube videos. I hope it won't bother you guys too much. But I wanted to activate the monetization and finally get that done. So yeah, that's the other news. And yeah, I think that's it. So let's get into this fit. First of all, I really like the Heron Navy Issue. It's a really nice ship. I think it's quite well balanced in regards of Navy frigates. It just has one major downside that I'm going to talk about a bit, that I think could use some improvement. But yeah, first of all, you have 2 missile slots, but you still have really good DPS, like 150. This is thanks to the great bonuses it gets. You get a lot, like 30% per Caldari frigate bonus is really a lot of a damage bonus, which makes this possible and work with only 2 guns. It's the same as the Comet, which also only has 2 guns, you know? Which leaves you 2 empty high slots. And usually, if you fly this fit like CCP intended it, you're gonna fit like a cloak and a probe launcher. But I like nudes, so I went with 1 nude and 1 Nosferatu. At the start I had 2 nudes, 1 T2 and 1 compact, to make it fit with power grid. But I quickly noticed that I don't like that too much. I think I have like 1 or 2 fights in the video where I still have dual nude, but I quickly switched to nude and Nos, because you need the extra cap from the Nos to be able to be cap stable and nude people out. Then for the tank, I went with shield tank because armor tanking this thing is off meta but also just stupid. So I have my afterburner and then medium shield extender, web scram, and a multi-spectrum shield hardener, which gives this thing a lot of tank. Like 8200 HP is really a lot. And the nice thing is you can also overheat the hardener for an extra bit of tank, so you get to 9000 HP, which is really quite good, together with the nude and the really good DPS. For the Lowsec ballistic control and power core, just to make it fit. I could have fitted that damage control instead of the ballistic, but I like the bit higher DPS, and I don't need that much tank, you know? For the rigs, I have core defense field extenders. I was considering an EM rig, but I decided that this was the best, and as you can see, the price is not very bad, and really quite acceptable and affordable as well. So yeah, this ship is really good, but I was talking about one big downside that it has, and that is the abysmal scan resolution that it has. Like, you have very bad sensor strength, which gives you a really hard time at catching kiters, and it means that basically anything you fight has the first shot at shooting you. They will always lock you first before you can lock them, and that is quite sad. I got kited so much in this ship. I don't think I died in a ship more to kiters than in this one, which is unfortunate. Yeah, that's just like the big downside it has. I think like 750 would still be reasonable. It doesn't need to be 500, like it's really quite low. But yeah, I think that's enough of the yapping. One funny story, I lost a lot of these Heron Navy issues when I had them on lots of kill marks, which was really sad. So I worked quite a bit to finally get this one up to 7 kill marks as well. The best one I had that on, I think 10 or 11 kill marks to a gate camp, and I was so annoyed at that. But yeah, I think honestly 7, 8 or 9 looks better than 10 plus, because 10 plus is just like 1 big and a small one, or 1 big and 2 small ones, and I prefer a lot of small kill marks. So yeah, that's just some more yapping, and I think that's it. So let's get into the video and get into some nice fights that I got. Enjoy! Alright, first fight, I'm starting on a Hookbill, and when flying this ship I noticed that usually against most Hookbills you have a really good time fighting them, because the Hookbill is kinetic locked, and the Heron Navy is not, meaning you can shoot EM into them, while not losing out on too much DPS, and they will either have to shoot kinetic into you, which is bad for them, or they have to fire EM, and then they lose a lot of DPS. So usually against Hookbills you have a good time, and especially against the Hookbill that I'm fighting right now, which is a bit of a weird fit, but this kind of Hookbill that is armor tank, it's very vulnerable to newts. And you see now already his range control is all shut off. I could warp off if I had to, but I don't. I can just stay. And thanks to him being neutered, he can like just shoot me but not do anything else to me. So it was quite an easy kill, and he goes down rather quickly. There's the kill man. I have to try to grab the loot. I do grab the loot, I try to grab the pot. Right away with the next fight against the Coercer Navy Issue, which is always a rough fight in a frigate, because it's always a gamble. Are they nude fit or are they not? Here I was sliding in, thinking maybe he's not nude fit. He turned out to be nude fit, and then I was thinking maybe my Nosferatu is enough to keep me alive. I quickly noticed, no, it's not, because the nude bonus on the Coercer is just crazy. Still tried to stay and fight him, and if I hadn't been neutered, I probably could have stayed a lot longer, because you see it's not doing that much damage to me, and it would have been an interesting and close DPS race. But with me constantly losing my afterburner and my shield hardener, I knew I had to get out here. So I just started to get out, and that is nice when fighting destroyers. Like, you shouldn't be afraid to try and punch up, because almost every time you can get out. I mean, I already spotted the fight now. I am surviving this. I do get out. You can see I'm just speeding away with 1,300 meters a second, and I'm just easily getting out. So yeah, GF dude. Next fight again against another Hookbill, just to like show you how easily you can defeat Hookbills. So yeah, once again, just heat the nude, heat the damage, heat the afterburner, and heat the shield hardener, and then you just have to shoot them, and usually you can win the DPS race. Like you see, my EM rockets are doing so much to his shields, while his Scourge is like barely scratching me. He's already in armor. I think he was also some form of armor tank. Don't quite remember. But yeah, you see he's not really surviving really well. And soon my nude should take effect, and then he will lose the webs, his application will suffer, and I'll just have a really good time of killing him. Yeah, now he's neutered out, his armor ripper is now useless, so yeah, now it's just a question of getting through his hull, and yeah, then it's pretty much a one fight pretty easily. So yeah, this is definitely a really good frigate against Hookbills, and in the coming two fights you will see that it is also really good against Comets, which is nice. So it's like really good against the most dominant ships in current faction warfare, which are the Comets and the Hookbills. So yeah, here's a Comet fight. I was not sure if it was Blaster or Red Fit. I think I checked at the beginning of the fight, but I don't know anymore now. From my Orbit 6500, I'm guessing he's Blaster Fit, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep him at range, shoot him from afar. I tried to stay in the nude range of like 7 kilometers, which is the fall off of the T2 nude. The Nosferatu will be pretty useless at this range, but the nude is the most important. And as soon as I see that he is getting neutered, I can like get in closer and then make sure that my nude applies full power. And at this you can see, at this range, his Nosferatu is quite useless, whereas my nude is quite effective. So that is also really useful. And with that I can just shut down his tank, his tackle, his DPS even. So as soon as he's neutered, it's a pretty easy fight. You see, I do struggle myself a bit with Cap because of his Nosferatu, which is sucking quite a lot at the moment. But it's just enough to keep my most important modules running, and he's already in half hull. So I'm pretty confident that even with not a lot of cap left, I can still win this. I just need to make sure that I keep my shield hardener and my afterburner running to make sure I can safely tank this. This fighter did a really good job of like keep spamming his weapons, like keep shooting me to keep that damage going. But in the end it was not quite enough, and I managed to take him down. So yeah, GF, bye bye Comet. Right away with the next Comet, which was like 2 minutes later. I found this other dude. Pretty much same order of operation, Orbit 6500, while I'm still in nude range and they are not. And just usually I do have some form of range control, or even if I don't have range control, it will take him a long time to catch up to me. Like you see, now he's quicker than me, but first of all it takes me a long time to slow down after he webbed me, and now he's slowly getting closer to me, but it's not really happening fast. And during all that time where he's trying to get close to me, I just keep neuting him, which really hurts him. And then if he comes too close, like right now he's getting a bit too close, I'm just turning around and going for an Orbit 500. Also, I know that this is about the time where he's neutered out. He is neutered out now, so I can go in and he will probably not be able to shoot me even if I'm close. He will not be able to do much damage to me because he is already limited. So yeah, now it's just once again a DPS race, and you see this fight I managed a lot better, and the pilot didn't fly as well. He didn't spam his weapons as much to keep shooting, so it was not as close as the first fight. But yeah, respect to both guys, thanks for the fight, and yeah, on to some stream fights. Here he is. Just gonna heat the hacker mods just in case. Okay, got it. I don't need to properly, honestly. And he has 4 infiltrate areas, easy kill. Yeah, if he doesn't have friends nearby, he's dead. And here we go, friends. See the guns whenever I shoot with the drones, so I want to kill them quickly. And here we got them. Oh, he's melting. In that case, let me put some heat in there. I can honestly tank the drones for a while. If he's just melting like that, I want to kill him. Guess I have some... Okay, he's repping. Nice, another one down. Another drone down. Wasting a lot of cap on his Repper. Cap he doesn't really have because at some point my Magnate is gonna do something to him. Peak Omen, yeah I know. At least he had the balls to slide. I can't shit talk him because he had the balls to slide in, which is more than most people. Okay, I'm gonna go into missile reload here in a second. After reload I'm gonna overheat and hopefully break through him. Strongest armor capacity versus weakest newt, exactly. I mean, he's not gonna tank forever. Almost bled some hell there. Let's see for the last 2 volleys. I just did not coughing maybe, exactly, yeah. Let's beat the guns already. Shoot. I just really press coughing bar. Oh my god. It's gonna be at advanced charges at some point, and then it's just gonna bleed hell every now and then. Yeah, there you go, he's already bleeding hell. Nice. I should hit Sahari versus coughing team. Oh my god, this is getting wilder. This is gonna make the video, you know, like, whatever you say and whatever I'm reading from chat is gonna make it into the video. So, Death, it's time to get out the racial slurs, you know? And it's about to go down. Nice, very nice kill. Very happy about that. So we have the kill mail for the video. He's approaching. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Okay, autocannon fit, that's good at least. Now let's see how good this checking is. Come on, get him in that orbit. Checking is not great. Okay, it is. Let's see if we can get out. Oof! Down. Huge volleys.
Warp drive active. Security status has been lowered.
He's got a small nuke, but that's tankable. With good cap management, I can win this, absolutely. Honestly, I can turn off my hardener to conserve some cap, because that eats a lot of cap. Omen Navy has space for either 2 sets of small drones or 1 set of medium drones, so after I kill these drones, he's definitely going to be out. And even if he recalls the last drone, it's fine. It's Valkyrie, so it's the worst damage type against me, which is nice. And last drone down, okay. Now I just need to cap manage. LOL, he had to stop neuting. He neuted himself out. Okay, that means start time for me to start neuting. Okay, and oh, he's cap injected, yeah. Oops. That's a mistake. I could have guessed that. I don't want to overheat my guns at the moment because I want to conserve the heat in case I need it on the Nosferatu, but I think I'm stable. He's not pointing me at the moment, so if friends show up, I can probably leave. He's repping, obviously. Two. We count 8 lap cycles instead of nanites. 3. 4. 5. And I'm in reload. Let's put some heat in the guns, why not? Okay, 6 times ripping. Oh wait, did he keep trapping while I was in reload? I think he did, because yeah, he's out of charge. That's nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. It's another big advantage now of only having 2 guns. I can overheat for a really long time. Oh my god, today is the day of killing Omens, it appears. I mean, I haven't won this yet. I'm not gonna say I won it, but it's looking good at the moment. Honestly, 60s rock is the best to listen to when you're PvPing. Bleeding hell. I think he's reloading his Rapper. Which means I would need to kill him rather quickly before he gets a reload. Would be the best. Well, how much damage do I have on here? It's repping again, but it's small reps. And stop heating here. I'm so glad I changed my fit to have a Nosferatu. It changes lives. Okay, now the question is, if I get this clip into the video, will I speed it up or not? Oh shit, is that thing on scan? No, I want to kill him quickly. Heat! I need to kill— oh my god, why am I going into reload right now? I hate it. Please let me get this kill. Please let me get this kill. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There's his friend. 20%. $12. 9. Don't burn out. 5% remaining. Come on. And he's dead. Let's get out. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Come on, warp! I'm in warp! Let's fucking go! Let's go! Holy shit, that was close. Holy shit, that was close. Oh my god. Oh my god, my heart's racing. Oh my god. I'm not activating my afterburner yet, because if I activate it, I gain a lot of, I'm getting a lot slower, basically. on agility, sorry. Words are hard when you're focusing. And then if I just activate it at the right second... Oof! That was so close. I can catch someone. So yeah, if you have to hold your afterburner until they are actually in if you want the biggest chance at catching a kite when they slide into you. But I'm gonna say it's particularly hard in this ship because you have a really, really bad sense of string. Alright, and we are back to normal fights. This fight is a very interesting fight because I made a lot of mistakes here. I was starting in on this 2v1, Tormentor and Comet, and I made the worst possible call here. I decided to go for the Tormentor first, thinking I could melt it quickly, and I did not put any control on the Comet, meaning I could neither catch up to the Tormentor to like really orbit it well to avoid some laser damage, nor could I keep the Comet at range and avoid the blaster damage that it was putting out. So I was just tanking the Comet while trying to shoot the Tormentor, but the Tormentor was way tankier than I thought. I was also kind of hoping that I could nuke out the Comet in time, but I was not really doing that. So yeah, the best call I could have made was tackle the Comet, keep the Comet at range, and then shoot and nuke the Tormentor. I still think I should have shot the Tormentor first and killed it first, but I definitely should have scrammed or at least webhed the Comet to keep it at range from me. So I still got the Tormentor in this fight, but then shortly after I died. So yeah, I think if I had it played better, I could have won, maybe, or potentially at least gotten out of that fight alive. But yeah, that's just a really good fight to show like a little mistake can really cost you. This next fight is against a Hawk. I was expecting to not win this fight, and I was from the start preparing to get out because I knew it was going to be a really, really close fight. But I thought, let's take my chances. I can shoot the aim into him, he has to shoot Scourge into me. Maybe I can do something here, maybe I can take him down. But then when I saw the Nosferatu, I was pretty convinced that I would not be able to break him. At the end here, you can see that I did nuke him out for a second, but I was pretty sure that he was cap injected, and later I checked his C-kill and it turns out he was cap injected. So it was a good call to not try and stay here, even though I had him muted at the end. And my plan from the start to leave was the best plan, and I did leave here. But I did manage to survive, so that's really nice. So, yeah. Then I just quickly want to talk about the Thrasher fleet fight I had in the stream fights. That was just a really, really good fight to show you cannot fight Navy Destroyers in this. As sad as it is, you can really just not fight Navy Destroyers, which is unfortunate, but this ship is just not built for it. The Hookbill is a way better choice. And yeah, next fight, this is against Firetail. I slid into him, or he slid into me, it doesn't really matter. He got some really, really big volleys off me at the start, and I'm just trying to do some manual piloting here to make him miss shots, and it does work quite well. But RT dual Firetail is just so rough to fight because it's so hard to avoid the damage. Like, you see he's getting grazing shots, but it's still 300, like, a full hit is 700, and that's just crazy. And as you can see here, it is an incredibly close fight. I almost burned out my afterburner, I turned off my shield extender to reduce my single radius, and it was literally a question of one more second, because one more volley of him would have killed me. Incredibly good fight, great pilot, great dude, and yeah, thank you very much for that fight. It was like one of the best fights I had in this ship. Next fight. This fight shows why you should always have all the ammo types in your cargo hold, because you might need them. Like against this Retribution, I was so happy that I had thermal in my cargo. Yeah, I had no idea what this Retribution was doing. You see, I was shouting in local like, hey, are you kite fit? And then I decided like, what the hell, let's just go for it. I don't care if I lose the ship now, let's just go for it and see, and maybe I can kill him. And lucky for me, he was too close to the beacon and I could catch him out of the start. And then it was just a question of nuking him out, but I already had him nuted here. And I was pretty confident I could tank him for long enough, or outjack him, or nuke him, or just have enough damage to burn through him. And all of those things were true. So yeah, I took him down rather quickly. And then I checked the loot, and I saw that it was kind of a loot pinata. The best stuff sadly didn't drop, But I was really weirded out by this fit, like Who Flies, Beam Laser, Afterburner, Cap Stable, Retribution, I'm not too sure. But I was happy about the loot and about the fight. So yeah, GF dude. And yeah, that's all the fights I have for you today. As I mentioned, I really enjoyed flying this ship. It has some big downsides, but it also has some really big upsides. And at times, it almost felt like flying a better Condor. And you know, I'm a Condor fan, so that felt really nice. It's just the speed that it's lacking and the locking speed, which kind of sucks. But that's alright, you can compensate. And that's pretty much all I had to say. Oh yeah, one more thing. At the beginning, in the first few fights, you saw that I had a booster running. I just want to clarify, I did not run any boosters in this fit. The booster that is running there is just a skill training booster I had lying around that I activated. So yeah, I had, once again, no boosters, no implants in all of my videos. Just to clarify that, except for the skill training booster. So yeah, that's it. Leave your in-game name for a chance at a skin, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So yeah, have fun and see you in the next one. Bye bye!